Hi everyone, this is Sujita. Welcome to the Focus Net GRF English Literature channel. Today we are going to see about Thomas Malory. His identity is uncertain, so we don't know when he was born. So author himself provides the following information in one of his work that his name is Thomas Malory and he was a knight. So he wrote the famous Le Morte d'Arthur while he was in Newgate prison. So he was imprisoned in Newgate, and at that time he wrote La Morte d'Arthur, which was about the Arthurian, which is one of the Arthurian legends. So I already told you about Arthur and his knights in the previous videos, in the Anglo-Saxon literature videos, in the Anglo-Saxon history videos. So if you don't know that, just go to the video, watch that, and then come back. So this is one version of the legendary author. So the title is taken from the epilogue of Caxton's edition. So it divides into 8 tales which contain 21 books. So it is the greatest medieval prose romances. It has inspired many later translations like Alfred Tennyson's Idylls of the King. So it is one of the first prose about the rise and fall of Arthur, and it also about the brotherhood of the knights in the round table, the relationship of the knights, and how the kingdom of Arthur rise, and at the end how it was defeated. All those things have been given in this work. So it also discusses about the religious ideas and importance of chivalry during Arthurian time. So it does not focus on the love affair of Lancelot and Guinevere, so which we'll see in one of the book, but the main focus is on how Arthur's court was destroyed, defeated. So this work was written during the uh, War of Roses, when the War of Roses was happening. I already told you about War of Roses, that is between Lancastrians and the Yorkists. So while this was happening, Thomas Malory was in prison and he wrote this particular work. Through this work, he is warning the government of England, if they are indulging in such a fight among the relatives, they will see that the kingdom of England will collapse, just like how the kingdom of Arthur collapsed. So this was a warning to the Lancastrians and the Yorkists. So let's see the books and the tales. So the first tale, book 1 to 4. It tells about Arthur's birth, his accession to the throne, his marriage to Guinevere, then he gave, how he beget the son Mordred by his half sister Morgan. So this half sister Morgan, she betrays his brother, half brother, and she gave birth to the son called Mordred, who becomes the villain at the end. You will see that. So it also talks about the establishment of the round table, how the round table was given to Arthur by the wizard Merlin. Book 5, it tells about Arthur's defeat of the Roman Emperor Lucius. So there is Lucius, he's a Roman emperor. So he challenged Arthur and he was then defeated and he was coronated by Pope in the Rome. So third and the fourth tale, that is book 6 and 7, it concerned with the stories of Lancelot du Lake and Sir Gareth of Orkney respectively. So fifth tale, book 8 to 12, it occupies almost half of the work. It relates to the life of Sir Tristram. So this Tristram, he by accident fall in love with Isolde, but Isolde is married to his uncle, the king Mark. But then these two, they continues their love. So he then concentrates on the Lancelot begetting to Galahad. Galahad's a son of Lancelot. He even brings him to the courts, Arthur's courts. So Malory, he omits the tragic end of the story. of Tristram and Isolde, but he concentrates on Galahad, son of Lancelot. In the tale of Sangreal, book 13 to 17, Malory deals with the fragmentation of the round table and the quest by all the knights for the Holy Grail. The knights in the round table, they were separated, some were sent away, and the others were sent in the quest to find Holy Grail. So this Holy Grail is very, very important because this whole the quest for Holy Grail you can also see in T.S. Eliot's Wasteland too. So how the knights went to find Holy Grail, whether they find it or not. But in this book, you can find that the knights they found the Holy Grail and they take it back to the courts. So the seventh tale, book 18 and 19, it deals with the adulterous life of Lancelot and Guinevere, wife of Arthur. She is in love with the knight of the round table, Lancelot. So that's what the book deals with. The final tale, book 20 and 21, it tells the destruction of the round table. Through Arthur's discovery of Guinevere's adultery with Lancelot, so he finds out that these two are undergoing adultery, and there is war between Lancelot and Arthur. And then there is Mordred, the son of Arthur, through his half sister. He also revolted against the king. Okay, so after his death in the final battle with Mordred, Mordred is defeated, but then Arthur is deeply wounded, mortally wounded, and he also dies. And his body is carried to the isle of Avalon. And Malory mentions the legend that the king still lives and he is waiting for the time for his return. So that's how he ends the story. Hope you understand what I taught you. So Thomas Malory, only one work is very important, that is Le Morte author. It is about the Arthurian legends, and he is actually warning the Lancastrians and the Yorkists for not to fight within themselves. If they does that, the England will be occupied or invaded by others, will be taken as an advantage to be invaded by other kingdoms. So he is warning by telling the story of Arthur, how they had civil war within the round table, and how the Arthurian kingdom it got defeated and so on. Hope you understand what I taught you. So this is what the story of La Morte author. Let's meet in the next video. Until then, goodbye.